Recall that in question 4 in Module 3, Investigation 5, we had defined functions to convert temperature between degrees Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius. Specifically, we defined the function g as f equals g of c equals 9/5 times c plus 32. And the inverse of g was defined as c equals g inverse of f equals the quantity f minus 32 times 5/9. We noted in our investigation that the quantity, the number of degrees Fahrenheit, was the output quantity of g, but that same quantity was the input quantity of g inverse. Indeed, we noted that for all functions that have inverses, the output quantity of the original function will be the input quantity of the inverse function. We also noted that functions and their inverses were the reverse processes of each other. So, if we put one value, say b, into a given function, say w, and then obtained an output, and then if we put that output into the inverse of the original function, we will always obtain the value that we started with. This idea is an important part of what it means for a function and its inverse to undo one another. Question 6 in Module 3, Investigation 5 asks you to work with these ideas to answer questions about two specific functions, f and g, whose rules are defined by the table to the right of the question. The input values into the functions f and g are listed in the x column, and the table defines the corresponding output values for the functions f and g. Read the notation carefully and keep in mind that the input value of an inverse function is the output value of that original function, and use that idea to answer all parts of question 6. As you complete your answers, provide a brief description of your thinking that you used to answer each part so that we can discuss the way you were thinking as you answered these questions. Also, read question 7 and note what you observe regarding whether or not the relation f inverse is actually a function. Be sure to describe your reasoning in this problem. Submit your answers to all parts of questions 6 and 7 in Module 3, Investigation 5, using your instructor's preferred method by the time and date that your instructor has identified.